Here we are in April. It's Thursday the 2nd. So about to head into Easter weekend. Let's see what we got here. Right, this is something I was referring to in my March video. I said there was only a half a disc of it, but it isn't. There is a whole disc of it, and that is Weatherby. That picture looks awfully like Gillian Anderson, but it isn't. Probably Vanessa Redgrave, I suspect. That's yeah, the seller for that was offering it at, how much was he offering it at? $3.99. Graded as very good. And then when he came to ship it, he discovered that it got marker pen on the label. Someone has written on it 45 RPM to kind of highlight the fact that that's what it is instead of the usual 33. And he kind of go, oh, the seller was like, oh, I'm terribly sorry that I've misgraded this. I don't normally do that, and I can give you a full refund, or I can send it to you just at the cost of the posting. So it's like, yeah, okay, just cost of the postage, yeah, fine. So that's, yeah, it's gone down from $3.99 to like £2 or something. So that's fun. So, do I care if the previous owner has written 45 RPM on the label of the disc? Really? Right, what else have we got? This is, how's it put it? Alibi Perfetto, which is by Francesco Santucci and Romano Mussolini. This is one of only two soundtracks by the son of Il Duce. Yes, indeed, that Mussolini family. And that's on Beat Records. So that's that. And okay, we can put a man on the moon, but we can't make a tear strip that works. And this is Alex Woolman's March of the Penguins. It's been around for a long time, but I thought I might as well get that in the end. That was £3 from Oxfam. There we are. That gets April underway. A nice sunny day. It's Tuesday the 7th. Something's arrived in the post from Oxfam. What is it? Let's have a look. It's wrapped in Oxfam branded tissue paper, which is very fancy. Is that what they spend their money on? This is Howard Shaw's A History of Violence. Like that, and that cost me a £5. Very good. And now it's Friday the 10th, and I've just received something from Los Angeles, apparently. Aha! Okay. Case is slightly cracked. There's a cracked bit in the case in there. Nope. This is Austin Wintory's Spirit of the Cosmos, which I bought as a download and as a CD last month. So the download came straight away, obvs, and the CDs come in due course. Yeah, so it's quite an old thing. It's 2003. But yeah, 64 minutes of Austin Wintory goodness. Cool. Here we are on Tuesday the 14th. Something's just been delivered by the postie. Let's have a look. Okay. Yeah. Star Chaser, Legend Drawing. Andrew Belling. Found that somewhere online. Can't remember. eBay, I think. It's a BSX. Yeah. Very good. There's a few more bits and bobs coming along. A magical movie experience in the tradition of Snow White and Dark Crystal, it says. It's a sort of odd comparison to make. There we are. It's got Randall Larson liner notes in it. Here we are on Wednesday the 15th. Postie's just delivered some things from Oxfam. I did my occasional visit to their website and have a look round, and there were actually some interesting things. There was the Varese release of Harry Gregson Williams' Cowboys and Aliens, which is about 12 quid. That looks in very good condition. That's absolutely shiny and practically mint. And there was the La La Land expansion of Jerry Goldsmith's Bad Girls, which is also in very good condition. That was 20 quid, but yeah, that can't be bad, can it? Marvellous. Shipping lists for those. Yeah, 20 quid, 12 quid. Yep. It's Thursday the 16th. This apparently has come from Oswego, Illinois. Something a long way. Okay, this is Piranha 3DD. The first thing I have owned at all by, and I've never had to say this guy's name out loud before, Ilya Smiral, I believe. Yeah. I think his most famous score is Ronin, I suspect. But I haven't got that. Let's see if I can fight my way into this. It's still got the original seal across the top on it. And of course that is torn. Talk amongst yourselves. I've got 2/3 of that off. The bits that's on the back is still stuck, but there we are. So there we are. And that's on, what is that on? That's on Lakeshore. No, Teeth are knackered. As you might expect, coming all the way from the States in just a cardboard mailer. But there we are. That can be replaced. Here's Friday's delivery. I suspect this is going to be a James Horner compilation. Maybe wrong. We'll see. No, I'm right. Here we are. This is that, which is all sorts of people. It's got a Momox sticker all over the back of it. What have we got? We've got some music from Titanic, which is performed by the RSNO with under John Debney. In fact, actually, most of it's the RSNO. Some with the Seattle Symphony Orchestra, some with the LSO, and some of it's under John Debney, some of it's under Joel McNeely, James Horner himself, and Cliff Idleman. It's a bit of a dusty copy by the look of it, but I didn't pay much for it. So how much did I pay for that? Oh no, 18 quid. That was a decent price for that second hand. But it's one of those old ones that's got the little various catalogue inside the middle of it. Do you remember when they used to come with those? Fairly simple 2-page leaflet. Yeah, so there we are. I think that was in response to probably one of Eric Woods' Twitch streams, I suspect, a couple of weeks ago, playing some Titanic re-recordings and other James Horner re-recordings. What we got? We got Apollo 13, Casper, Courage Under Fire, Once Around. I'm not familiar with that. Cocoon the Return, Star Trek 2, Aliens, Brainstorm, Braveheart. Yeah. Cool. Update. Playing this back, I now remember what the rationale behind it was. This is the version of the Titanic suite that's got a real choir on it, as opposed to the sort of synth one on the original soundtrack. That was the thinking behind this. Here we are on a nice sunny Saturday the 18th. Something says it's come from Rare Waves. Test strip that actually works. It's not bad. And this is fully sealed, so £17. It's a Stelvio Cipriani. Incubo sulla città contaminata. I've had, I think, a bootleg digital download of that for years, but I thought I'd look at my list of things that I've got hooky versions of and see if I can find proper CDs of them, and that was one where the answer was yes. Now the next question is, can I fight my way into the cellophane? There we go. So this is a Quartet Records release. That, I'm going to assume that that is a reproduction of the original vinyl cover. Perhaps it's got the kind of look that it might be. And we've got about six pages of blurb inside. Very good. 55 minutes of music on that. Now it's Wednesday the 22nd. Postman has he delivered a lot of stuff, mostly sort of pension statements and end of year statements from my savings accounts, and an invitation to a bowel cancer screening from the NHS. How nice. And a book I'd ordered, and a DVD I'd ordered. But for the purposes of this video, this is the only one that I think looks like it's going to be CDs or music related. So this is the one I'm going to open up. There's God, interesting. Okay, that's missing a sleeve. Fine. So I've got a couple of releases on this. What the hell are they called? Third Mind's Eye label. Is that a legit label or not? Who knows? Who knows? It's the first I'm aware of them. But we've got Dracula Rising by Ed Tomley. Somebody mentioned that online recently, and it's like, I've got lots of Dracula scores of one sort or another, but I was completely unaware of that one. So that's a thing. Thought I'd give that a go. And this is Amityville: A New Generation. This is Daniel Licht, another one of those composers who passed away early. Yeah. But he was very good, and so learning of another score by him that I wasn't previously aware of is worth trying. Amityville: A New Generation and Amityville It's About Time. It looks like there's like 2 in 1 on that disc. And the third one, without any kind of sleeve, is the Label X release of Max Steiner's. Well, it's Band of Angels, about 39 minutes, but there's also bits from Death of a Scoundrel, Charge the Light Brigade, Four Wives, The Searchers, and A Stolen Life. I'm sure there is meant to be a... Label X things usually came in like a digipack with card sleeve, didn't they? So obviously that's missing for this. Anyway, those 3 should be interesting. Okay, what have I got today on Thursday the 23rd? 2 more. Let's see what we've got. Here we have got the Monster Movie music album, a silver screen, which has got some Akira Ifukube Godzilla stuff, some King Kong things by Steiner and John Barry and John Scott, some Mysterious Island, Bernard Herrmann, and some Mario Nasimbeni things. Oh, we also got a bit of James Horner's Land Before Time, and Dinosaur Story, and a bit of David Newman's Flintstones. Anyway, well, fine. So quite a mixture. And then this one, Ochre Logistics, whoever they are, Milton Keynes. Okay, how best to get into this. Rip it is the answer. Okay, right. This is a mutant release which has been on pre-order for a very long time. It's Stephen Price's Running Man. I think Stephen Price's birthday was yesterday, so yeah, jolly good. So those 2. It's Friday the 24th. Just received a package. While I was listening to this, of course, which I mentioned the other day, one of the notable things in this is the 3-minute title track from Theodore Rex by Robert Folk, which hasn't otherwise got any kind of release. Anyway, let's see what today's package is, which is labelled Fragile. So, is it? Well, I mean, I'm always complaining about broken jewel cases, aren't I? So I suppose it is in a sense. Assuming that we're going to have CDs in here, which we have. Yes, there are 2 CDs in here. One Milan and one Veris Saraban. And these are Edit Golden Tiles Golden Gate. Can't go wrong with a bit of golden tile. Yeah, looks alright. And Harold Closer's 13th Floor, which I thought I would give a go. Yeah, so there we are. It's Saturday the 25th and gloriously warm. I've been doing my copy of Unch issue 3, the Clued Up crossword magazine, which arrived yesterday. Heartily recommended for cryptic crossword fans. Whereas today I've just received a box which will have CDs in it and a packet which will have t-shirts in it. Might as well show you the t-shirts for the sake of something. Hey. So, oops, oh, what's there? Oh, it's got a packet of Haribo's in it for some reason. So I have Quint's Shark Fishing, Charter Boat Service, Amity Island. That's obviously film related. And I have Gen X 1965 to 1980, which is not necessarily film related, but it's kind of indicative of the age of some of us. Now then, what do we have here? This might be more FSM, perhaps. It'll be full of inflated polystyrene chips, that's for sure. And so it is. And we have a packing slip. We have a packing slip, and it is indeed FSM CDs. So more stuff shipped from Lucas, clearing out some of the room in space in his house. And this is 4 compact discs. Which include a promo of Edwin Wendler's Wrong Hollywood Number, with no artwork for that. Mario Nascimbeni compilation. The Barefoot Contessa, Room at the Top, and The Quiet American. Yep. And Hans Zimmer's King Arthur. And a still sealed Richard Band Ghost Warrior. And I don't think any of those were particularly dear. I've lost the packing slip, doesn't say the prices, but they were all perfectly reasonable. It's now Monday the 27th. Some things have been delivered. This one has come from somebody in Japan. Nukata? Not a place I've heard of. Anyway, this is inspired by a recent Twitch stream of Godzilla music. Get through the bubble wrap. Get out of it. Good here, isn't it? Yeah. That's that one. little kitty sticker on the outside of the cellophane there. This is Shin Godzilla by Shiro Sagisu. I had to check the names there. And we've got, ouch, this, something from Rare Waves, feels like 2 CDs. And so it is. Ah, yes. From Rare Waves, I bought the 2 discs of Daniel Pemberton's Dark Crystal TV music, which are on various Saraband. And this, let's see what this is. This is Max Steiner's Now Voyager and Bill Conti's Rocky 2. So that's adding to the collection. So that's it for April. Onward and upward. See you next month. In the meantime, stay fresh, cheese bags.